This is how to set up an allow list and block list, as well as do a vehicle search on a luminous NVR with a luminous license plate recognition camera. First, we're going to set up an allow list and a block list. At the top, click on Camera. Then expand AI Event on the left. Then click on LPR Database at the bottom. This is where you add, modify, and remove license plates on the allow list and block list. To add a license plate to either list, click the Add button. Type in the plate number here. Type in the driver's name here. Then click on this drop-down to choose whether it's added to the allow list or the block list. I'm going to add this to the allow list. Then adjust the start time here for when this plate is active on the list that you've selected. Do the same for the end time. And when you're done making changes, click OK. The license plate will then show up in the list here. If you want to add more, click Add again, and then continue this process for all the license plates you want to add to the allow list and or the block list. If you want to filter search the allow list and block list, first choose which list you're looking at by clicking on the drop down here. By default, it's set to all for both lists, but alternatively, you can choose allow list or block list. You can then type in a specific or partial plate number here in this field, or you can type in a driver name here. When you're done putting in the information, click search at the bottom here, and it will pull up all of the license plates that match the search criteria. If you want to edit a specific plate in the list, click the pencil icon to the right of the license plate here and make changes. When you're done, click OK to save. If you want to delete an individual license plate from the list, just click the trash icon to the right of the license plate. If you want to delete multiple, check the boxes next to each of the license plates you want to delete and click the delete button here. And if you want to delete all of the license plates, just click delete all here. You can also export the list of license plates by clicking the export button here, then entering a password to encrypt the file that's saved, and then saving it to your file system. Once you add all the license plates that you want to the allow list or the block list, or both, you can then choose what happens when those license plates are detected. To do that, click on LPR on the left here. On this page, make sure the channel that has the license plate camera added to it is selected. In this case, channel 1 is where the license plate is added on this recorder. Then under the drop-down here, you can choose 3 different types of events. Standard for all license plates, allow list for when vehicles that are on the allow list are detected, and block list for when vehicles on the block list are detected. I'm going to select allow list here. Then in the trigger section here, you can choose what happens when a vehicle is detected that is in one of those lists. First, you have the arming period here to choose when it can be triggered. If you click the settings button next to arming period, you can adjust the schedule here. When you're done adjusting the schedule, click apply at the bottom. Next, you check this box to record a channel. By default, the license plate camera that you're on will already be selected, but you can select more than one camera to have it recorded when the event occurs. You can check this box here if you want it to make a sound via the local audio that is connected to the back of the recorder. Click the drop down to select the audio. Click the settings button here next to alarm output if you want it to trigger an alarm output on the NVR itself when the event is triggered. On here you can enable it and adjust which alarm outputs you want triggered and how long you want it to be triggered. When you're done making changes, click OK. Next, you can adjust the recording delay for how long it records after the license plate is detected. By default, it's 10 seconds. Here, if you click the settings button next to PTZ linkage, you can have a PTZ camera that's been added to this recorder perform an action. Here, click the slider for enable and then select the drop-down next to the channel that has the PTZ camera that you want to perform an action. Then you can choose if you want it to go to a preset or a patrol group. Then enter the number of that preset or patrol group in the field here. When you're done, click OK to save. Next, if you check this box here, the speaker built into the recorder will make a beeping noise every time a license plate is detected in this list. And you can check this box here if you want it to send an email Just make sure that your email settings are set up in the network section on the recorder. And lastly, you can check this box here. If an IP speaker is added to this recorder and you want it to play a sound when the event is triggered, just click the settings button here and select the IP speaker from the list. I don't have one added, so there's nothing in the list here. When you're done, click OK. Then when you're done making all of those changes, click Apply at the bottom here. Make sure to repeat the process for the other two lists by clicking the drop down here and selecting the other type of list, and then adjusting the settings for what happens when the event is triggered. Lastly, I'm going to show you how to search for license plates and vehicles that have been detected by the license plate camera added to this recorder. Click Search at the top, then click on the Smart Search drop-down, then click on Vehicle Detection. On this page, select the camera channel or multiple camera channels that have license plate cameras that have been added to this recorder. The license plate camera that's been added to this recorder is on channel 1, so I'm going to leave that as is. Then you can choose the start time and date and the end time and date for when you're searching for. By default, it's set to today, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Optionally, you can enter a license plate in this field here. And also you can filter by each of these criteria by clicking the drop downs here. When you're done making changes, click Search at the bottom. You will then see the list of vehicles and license plates here. You can scroll down to see all the results from your search. If you want to focus on a specific result, click on it and it will appear on the right-hand side here. You will see the snapshot over here. And if you click the play button, it will play the clip of that event. If you want to save that specific clip and image, check the box next to that event and click the backup button here. If you want to do this for more than one event, just check the boxes for every single event that you want to save the video and images from. If you want to save the videos, pictures, and metadata for all the vehicles in these search results, click the export button here and it will save that to your file system. The metadata will be saved as an Excel file that will have links to the videos and pictures that will also be downloaded. If you check the box next to one or more events in this list and click the lock button here, it will prevent the videos and images that are captured from being overwritten when the hard drive fills up. Lastly, if you click the Add Tag button here after checking the box next to one of the events, you can add a tag so that when you are in the playback section, you can easily pull up that event clip. And that's how to set up the Allowlist and Blocklist, as well as search vehicle events on a Luminous recorder with a Luminous license plate recognition camera.